Principal Price. How are you today?
Good afternoon, SShuey. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Today we are discussing your mid-year evaluation. Can you talk to me about your current professional goals for this school year and your desired outcomes?
Yes, ma'am. Well, this year I have three goals that I'm very proud of. My first goal is to provide leadership in our data teams. I want to analyze or help the teachers analyze and utilize the data to make informed decisions for the instruction so they can go back and have that immediate change to their classroom and get that student achievement that we want. I want to address teacher performance this year, both the positive and the negative, recognize and celebrate teachers that need to be celebrated, but directly and promptly correct the teachers so that we have the positive working environment that we want here at our school. And I also want to be in classrooms every day, do walkthroughs, and provide that feedback. So, really I want to impact the instruction here so that we can improve our student achievement.
Is there any goals that you've kind of had to tweak along the way or that haven't been as successful as you wanted them to be? And how are you kind of making those changes as you're going this year?
To be honest with you, I set a very high goal for myself to have 5 walkthroughs a day for 5 minutes each. And being here by myself half of the time, that's a struggle to do that and balance everything else that my job requires. So I'm going to try to do that for 80% of the time. I also had myself leading the data team meetings, and I've kind of taken a step back and become a leader and put some things into place like agendas and the 4 critical questions so that teachers can start leading those data teams themselves.
That's great. That's great. What are some of your school goals? You've talked about your professional goals. Talk to me about some of the school goals that you've kind of implemented this school year.
Well, here our goal is student achievement. We really need to increase our performance in reading, math, and science. Our school improvement plan also includes community support. We want to get the community involved, the parents, the students, and all the stakeholders here at the school.
How do you ensure that throughout the school year that your staff knows the goals, kind of have embedded those goals, and that you are that instructional leader?
Well, everything goes through our SIT team, school improvement team. They go back, they get feedback from their grade level, their departments. They come back, we meet, they have a real say in the goals. So when we're writing our school improvement plan, they're all a part of that. And weekly data teams, we talk about, are we meeting these goals? Are our kids improving their achievement in reading and math and science? What is the weekly data telling us with our weekly assessments? The walkthroughs. We do walkthroughs. I've had teachers visit other classrooms, and they provide each other feedback. And it's good discussion so that we're holding each other accountable.
If you could give me a snapshot right now of your current performance as a leader as it relates to the standards, what would you say are some of your strengths?
Some of my strengths are Standard 1, the vision and the mission. I try to live that. We have worked on that this year as a team. Teachers have it posted in their classrooms. So Standard 1. I also believe that I've made myself more self-aware of my emotions and how to kind of rein myself in when I need to and remain positive. Sometimes I'll put those emails in draft or sit back a day or two and kind of think of how I'm going to approach things in a more strategic way.
What is one area that you feel that you've grown the most in this school year?
Definitely building the relationships. Being here a year and a half now, I've had an opportunity to build those relationships with the faculty. We are able to have those honest conversations, sometimes those difficult conversations.
How would you rate yourself if you were to get your overall today?
I still think I'm developing. I am someone who's hard on themselves, and I always feel like there's room to grow. There are some proficient areas, but overall, a year and a half in a school that needs some school improvement, I would say I'm developing, but working hard on being proficient and getting the school to where it needs to be.
That's great. What are some resources or assistance that I can provide you to continue your growth here?
It would really be nice to have some extra help, especially from an assistant principal. Having the assistant principal half-time is a struggle. We're not able to always focus on the instruction like we need to and be those instructional leaders. look for some more alignment in our pacing guides. Are we continuing the spectrum of, for math? Does it